hit publish. Let's come back to the main home screen all the way out to the top and be sure that we've set up everything correctly and locked out people we need to lock out, i.e. folks who are not members. Okay, so we're at the main screen and we can see, yes, very nice voting, all products. Let's click that. Doesn't take us anywhere. Terrific. Let's click login. Great. This welcomes me back and I can log in or I can sign up. Sign up, same thing. Perfect. So that's all working terrific. Let's see. This is the magic test. If we can click on that. Look, awesome. So now our only option here is to be able to get to a login screen. All of our sign up buttons are working correctly. Go ahead and create an account. And once you're logged in, you should get to a screen that looks like this, although yours will probably have MakerPad at the top. Now, you can see my buttons are green. I went ahead and tested the voting, but let's come down to another one to show you. So if you click on the voted button, you'll see it turns green. And you can uncheck it and you unvote. So if you want to change that, you can certainly go back and reset the settings. But right now, that's how it's set up. Now, if you vote and unvote and the page has been updated, as you can see, this page has already been updated and published. It does capture that vote. So up to you, however you want to set that if you want to have a timeout. But right now, it's all working as intended. So that's fantastic. Let's check out our tags and see if those all work. Awesome. Great. Everything is working as planned. We have this nice form, and this should say the member's name here if we've done it all correctly. Let's check out all products. Yep, that brings us here, and we have our logout screen. So we've checked all of that. Let's be sure that this is all set up correctly and it actually takes us to our product page and check those links. Perfect. So we have our product page here and this looks all great. We can see that our product is here that we've already voted and our tags are all working. Perfect. So we can go ahead and hit reset. We can see the comments that we've added previously here. If you want to submit comments, go ahead and do that now. I'll walk you through where these come through and give you some options. Yes, our nice little dots are working. Perfect, so that's working. All right, let's try our all products and get back to our main screen. Great, here's our main screen. Let's click my account. And this should take you to your account screen. Again, you can see the previous comments that I've submitted. I can submit a product. I can see the products I've submitted. If you're on the member only page and you don't see my account, there's probably a reason for that. So let's take a quick look at it and see what we can do. Remember, my account links to this members collection field. So if you've gone ahead and created a test login and haven't added that information here into your Webflow CMS, just go ahead and hit pause and add in your member stack information, including your member stack ID. I'll give you a couple of options for automation tools that you could use to automate this, but you can absolutely do it manually as well. Just really depends on what you're using and what your plans are for this product. So go ahead and add in the member stack ID number and be sure that's all populated here. The other key piece is in member stack. So let's walk back through that to be sure that's populated as well. Remember, we have in member stack here this member ID field that needs to be populated. So if you have added in your own member and don't have any automation set up, you want to come to members and be sure that that member number is down here under member page. And remember, the other key thing is under power ups again. And then to ensure the member specific pages is active. And we have the correct link here. So those are some troubleshooting tips for you if you're having issues getting it to work, but if this is all filled out and you've been following along the tutorial, it should work just fine for you. This is all great. Let's hit the profile button, and here's what our profile looks like. We can log out from there. So let's close that and go back to all products. Let's try out this form now. So I've gone ahead and filled out the form. Let's go ahead and hit submit. Got our 3 dots waiting, and we should get a form that comes right back up. Perfect, so that's all working as expected. Once you've gone through all of that, just go ahead and take a minute. Be sure the styling is the way you want it, and we're going to go back into Webflow and I'll show you where the form responses go. So you're going to come into the dashboard for your site and come over to forms and then scroll all the way down to the bottom. You're going to see I have a ton of form submissions in here. Been testing it out quite well, but this is where all of your forms come through. And so we have one for product comments and one for product submission. As you can see, the tags, the HTML tags that I've added in are capturing all of this extra data for us. So if you are adding in automations after this point to to automatically get information on product comments and product submissions back into your Webflow site, a lot of this data is already here for you, hopefully cutting down on some of the workload. So go ahead and review those comments and be sure everything is coming through as submitted. So your product submission and your product comments. All right, so we've gone through the whole site. We have everything set up and working the way we want it to. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. You can go ahead and add in automations to send some data back and forth between MemberStack and your Webflow site and between the forms and your Webflow site to further enhance this product. This tutorial hopefully showed you the power behind JetBoost and all the amazing things that are built into this particular template. Can't wait to see what you build with it.